For us, the elections in May wasn't the end of the democratic process, but it wasn't even the start either, because for months beforehand, our Democratic Services team was working hard preparing for the forthcoming elections. Imagine needing to prepare for at least half of your team being changed, and then imagine having to do it twice, because for Babergh and Mid Suffolk we don't just serve one set of councillors, we serve two for two different councils. And what we wanted to do, and what the team did, was take a really innovative approach, not just preparing councillors so they could make planning decisions or licensing decisions, but really getting to know the councillors, making sure that they were equipped from day one to be able to represent their wards and their communities, but also so that officers were equipped to be able to work with those councillors, really understanding the person behind the rosette.
We are now approaching Ipswich, where this train terminates.
We're taking on other innovative approaches, like a top trump style superpowers, understanding what is it that makes each of our councillors unique and special. So for example, seeing the neurodiversity that otherwise wouldn't be visible in relation to our councillors. Equally, finding out that we've got merchant navy captains, we've got people that work for 4 years in Myanmar supporting refugees and have done programmes in Africa supporting around agriculture, to finding out about the councillors to be able to work with them in a proper way. And that's not just about doing it for the sake of it, it's translated for us in our councillors being able to deliver what they want to deliver almost straight away once they were elected.
It was a bit of a whirlwind in May when we were elected. We all went to the counting and that was really well organised. But we moved on to the induction day that happened a few days afterwards, and that was great. That was held in the Babergh and Mid Suffolk District Council offices, and there were a lot of stalls around with a bunch of people behind those stalls, all very willing to talk about what they did and how they fitted into the whole organisation. And now that was organised by Democratic Services, who I think did a great job. I especially liked the chocolates that were available on one stall, so a subtle hint for the next induction day, more of those.
My recollections of the first day during the elation of being elected was one of amazement and one of complete trepidation, really, because I'd never done anything like this before in my whole life. The really important thing for me was the people and meeting the people, and also, I suppose, as a person coming in from the outside, the surprise in a way that we were dealt with so well. The level of organisation was incredible. The people were really, really friendly, and that meant that we could relax and we could actually absorb the information and all the different things that we were given.
I have been very impressed with democratic services. You notice when things go wrong, but you don't notice when things go right. And I don't notice the whole business, the flow of business. And I think that's because democratic services do a good job of organising everything. After the induction day, I think we were flooded with a lot of knowledge, and it takes a while to assimilate it. And luckily there is no such thing as a dumb question with this particular team, so I know I can ask anything, and if anything goes wrong with my tablet, there's always someone around to help fix it, which is also nice. I think they're a pretty approachable bunch, and I have felt very supported, and I think that is largely because you don't even necessarily have to ask questions sometimes. You can look a bit puzzled and someone will come up to you and say, anything wrong, can I help? And they do, and that is great.
The democratic system, if you're a new starter, is quite complicated, and we drew a lot of strength from the people that we met. The ongoing support has been really, really good. I think from a personal perspective, again, of a man of a certain age, I probably wasn't as strong as I should have been on things like diversity, equality, etc. But the support that we've received from the council and all the people involved in it has been amazing, and that's given me so much more confidence when I've met people within my constituency, listened to their issues and been able to try and balance those issues with the things that I should do and the things I should do properly.
I think they do an excellent job, and I think they thoroughly deserve the award they are up for. Thank you.
Well done, the democratic team. Thanks very much.
For me, overall, what we've had aren't just back office heroes, but what we've got are democracy heroes.